I'm a data journalist. I'm the investigative data editor at the Asbury Park Press in New Jersey. We use maps a lot. As a journalist, I'm somebody that needs to often create maps very quickly and create maps that are very simple and that complement the work that some of my reporters are doing. And a lot of times, really, the most simple is just giving people a sense of place in a story. So this first map that I wanted to show is just an example of that, of a really quick map that I made using felt. This is unfortunately a really tragic story where a local councilwoman was shot and killed as she was on her way home, and we got into a situation, we were reporting out that story, where we didn't know a ton about what happened, and the general public didn't know a ton about what happened even 1-2 weeks after it happened. So this allowed us, this was actually a replica of a map that a reporter had hand drawn. And that's something that they do to give themselves a sense of place in these situations too. But it was actually really helpful in helping us understand what we actually knew in this story. So I used a couple of different elements here just to sort of bring that out. I brought in some icons from, I have a Noun Project account, so I brought in some icons from over there. I used the route tool here to show the path that she drove. I use some of the highlight options to show that. I really love the fact that you can clip out some of the buildings here so that we could give people a sense of place with the residences here. And then, pretty simply, I was just able to draw some arrows on here and add some labels that really sort of give a sense of everything that we knew in this place. And this was a really nice complement to a story, but that was, basically laying out everything that we knew about this case. For our readers. I could show another one real quick too, similar sort of thing. Did some different stuff on it. We've had a number of whale strandings, unfortunately, along our coast. It's become something of a contentious issue with folks blaming different things for it. And again, this is another situation where we need to just give people a sense of place. This is occurring off the coast of the entire mid-Atlantic coast at this point, actually. But in New Jersey, this just allows us to give us different elements to show aspects of the story. Some folks are blaming offshore wind, probably wrongfully, development that is actually occurring off our coast for this. Other people are blaming shipping traffic and vessel strikes. So a map like this just allows us to get all of the information that we have for readers onto a map, to give them a sense of place and to show people where all of this stuff is actually occurring. Because, of course, we don't tend to have a geographic sense of place for what is occurring off our coast necessarily. So these are just like, and again, I'm using notes here. For this map, I use some shipping density data and as well as some local knowledge about for shipping lanes, and I did this in QGIS and brought this in here. I was also able to get the coordinates of where the offshore wind development surveying was happening. I brought those in QGIS and then used the highlight tool to give a sort of softer aesthetic look there as well. And I was just really and I was able to put this together pretty quickly, and we have the actual where whales have been found over the course of the last couple of months. So again, it's just a really simple way, a quick way to give people a sense of place in the story. I've been really excited to use felt for a couple of different things, and I hope to keep using it in the future.